What's up, YouTube? This is Red Zone 101. As always, God bless and peace. Hey, I wanted to share with you the upgrades I've done to my Remington 597 so far. This is a gun that I bought because I wanted a good 22 for target shooting. And I couldn't get a hold of the Ruger precision rifle in 22. Very, very hard to find right now. So I saw this Remington here at my local gun store. And I know Remington's had a bad rep lately. Hopefully things are getting better there. That was almost one of the things that deterred me from buying this gun, is that it was Remington. Actually, for a while it did, but then I decided to give it a chance. After looking at a lot of reviews on YouTube, some people loved it. Some people talked about the things they didn't like about it. And I decided to give it a shot. And really, for a rifle that's coming under $250, this has been surprisingly a really good rifle. This had, in the beginning, everything that I kind of wanted. I wanted a 22 for target practice, but I wanted something with a shorter barrel. Thought about bolt action, but then I thought semi-auto would be nice. Ruger has one that has a bull barrel that's semi-auto. It's a 1022 target, and it's really nice, but kind of expensive. So, as I said, for the price, I decided to give the Remington a try. It's got a 16-inch with threaded barrel. Looks like a heavy barrel. I like the stock, the synthetic stock on it. It's not too heavy. It's semi-auto. But there were some things about it that, it's a nice rifle, but it could have been made a better rifle. And I decided to put the work into it to make it a better rifle. So those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about. One of the first things that I did, and this is something I've seen on YouTube that a lot of people did with this rifle, is they changed the extractor. I heard that there were people that had issues with failure to extract problems, and they said the fix for that was a volquartsten extractor. Okay, custom extractor. So, I decided to give it a shot. So I bought the rifle, as you can see, and I got the extractor from off of eBay. Didn't cost me too much, about $19. And I've seen the videos on how to put it in and what have you. I thought I'd never done one of those before. I'll give it a shot. Let me tell you, trying to get that little extractor, well, first of all, getting the first one out was a pain, a serious pain. And then trying to put the new one in. They make it look really easy on YouTube. They really do. But for someone that's never done it, it's not as easy as it looks. But I'm one of those people that I don't give up. I'm gonna keep at it until I get it. So I finally got the stock extractor out, and maybe an hour later or so, I got the new extractor in. That little plunger you got to push down and trying to angle it this way to get in. But anyway, I did it. So that fixed the extraction problem that a lot of people had an issue with this gun. After that, took it to the range, worked. It worked great. But the trigger, I think it's around a 5-pound trigger or something around there, 4 or 5-pound trigger, which isn't horrible, but for a target rifle, it's not great. Now, I've heard a lot of people change the hammer to a volquartsten hammer, and I didn't want to really go that route, because after fighting to get the extractor into the gun, I didn't want to get into trying to put a hammer on it, but after shooting it a while, I thought, the gun shoots straight. It's really accurate. But then I got to thinking, let's do it. So I found someone who on eBay. I'm an eBay person. I love eBay, although I had some issues, but for the most part, I've had good experiences with sellers on eBay. So anyway, I found a hammer for it, a volquartsten hammer, and I decided, you know what, let's go for it. That was also a pain in the you-know-what to get in. I mean, trying to get those plungers and that spring and lining it up. Taking it apart was no problem. Getting the hammer in with the spring and lining it up, man, that took, let's put it like this, put it together a couple of times. Finally, we got it together once, and it didn't work. So I figured the hammer wouldn't lock back. Then I decided, let's take it apart. Took it apart again, and then I didn't have any tension on the hammer. Then I realized I didn't have the spring in the right place. So I said, okay, so that was user error, whatever you want to call it. Finally got this thing together and took it out and put a couple of shots through it, and let me tell you, people, it was well worth it. I love a good trigger. I mean, seriously. If I buy a gun, and it could be, I mean, a beautiful gun, everyone can say this and that about it, but if I don't like the trigger, guess what? It's gone. There's some guns I can learn to live with, but for the most part, anyway, that's why I love my Canics. Right out the box, they have great triggers. I mean, go ahead, Canic. Anyway, back to the Remington 597. So I changed out the trigger, and people, it makes a world of difference. I mean, it takes it down to from about, I think it's about a 4 or 5 pound trigger maybe, down to about a 2 to a little bit below a 2 pound trigger. And let me tell you, it really, this thing is it's a sweet shooter. I mean, I am really happy with this. Granted, I had to put the work into it. One of the other things I did, since I'm going over it, I free-fluted the barrel here. I took off the barrel with the receiver, and I grinded it down in here so that nothing now is touching this barrel here. And that also helped to improve the accuracy. Now the scope I have on here is a UTG. It's a 3x9x40 scope. Actually, I had this scope on one of my air guns, and I gotta say it works really good on a rimfire 22. 22s have almost no kick to them. My air gun has more kick than this 22 does. So this is a really nice complement. It pairs really nice with this budget target rifle that I've got. I put a little bipod on it. I'm probably going to get a better one later, but this is just a cheap one I bought on eBay. Up here, I took a rail that I had, and I attached it to the stock here, the front of the stock. That didn't come with the gun, like I did that. I did that myself, and it works. Okay. Also back here, now granted, I know a 22 rifle has no recoil, but I put the extra length on here because it just felt better to me. Okay, so that's why that's there. Overall, people, this has been a great buy. If you're looking for a good 22 rifle and you come across one of these Remington 597s, if you're willing to put the work into it, these are really, for the money, these are really good little rifles. I mean, right out the box, this was, and don't get me wrong, I love Ruger 1022s. I think they're some of the best semi-auto 22 rifles out there. But right out the box, this is a lot more accurate. I mean, oh, and it's got a last bolt hold open. Now, oh, and as you can see, it's not loaded. Now, one thing about this rifle, let's take that out, the magazines. Now, when I bought the rifle, it came with a plastic mag. Now, I bought this mag on eBay. It's metal, But the plastic mag that came with it is garbage. After about a couple of times using the plastic mag that came with it, the rounds would just get jammed like in the mag as I was putting the rounds in. But this mag right here that I got on eBay, I'm trying to think of the people that make this mag. It's an aftermarket. This mag works absolutely great. No jams, no failure to feeds, nothing like that. It worked really good. I have another one that I just bought that I'm waiting for to come in the mail, but great mag. The plastic mag that comes with it, if you get a plastic mag, one of the first things you want to do is toss that sucker and get one of these here. This works much better. Now, I did try the Pro Mag. I think it's a 20 round or something like that, 22 round mag. I think they're 22, 25 or something like. For those of you that have had good experiences with that, more power to you. As for me, the one I got was garbage. It wouldn't even stay in the mag well it wouldn't even lock in the mag well. Jam after jam, just horrible. I was not happy with it. So what I ended up doing is, well, let's put it like this. It's in pieces. Okay. Did not love it. I found out it's better to stick with these 10 round mags, the metal ones, because they're more reliable. They feed better. They just work. So, and as I said, this is going to be a target rifle. So 10 rounds is more than enough, you know. Anyway, guys, wanted to share this with you. If you're looking for a good budget 22 target rifle, test control, or else just a good rifle to take out and go plinking, this might be something to consider. Now, granted, I did have to put some work into it. I'm okay with that. I love to tinker. Okay, so I'm okay with, you know, doing a little this to make a good gun better. But for the price I bought it for, I mean, when you're talking about a rifle that's under $250, hey, it was worth putting the work into. So I am loving this now. So I just wanted to share this with you. Can't wait to get to the range. Hey, anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. This might be something to consider, okay? On that note, you guys take care. God bless as always. And peace. Stay safe and healthy, people. Take care. And thanks again for watching.